This is how to add Sentinel X100 inhibitor via Magnaclean Pro 2. So we've got the bottles of inhibitor, boiler switched off, lights off on boiler, and then we look at the Magnaclean. So simple case of switching off the supply on the return. There's two of them to isolate. And once that's done, you've got the Magnaclean isolated, and then you just need to relieve the pressure in the Magnaclean. So you don't want to really be opening it up with that big thing just yet. You want to crack open the bleed at the top. Now this, you can just open it all the way and it will just chuck out the air, the pressure, and it won't spurt out continuously like a radiator valve. So yeah, you just undo it slowly and then poof, like it goes. And then I always just do them up, and then that's it, decompressurized, and you can start looking at unscrewing the lid. Clean up the mess a little bit. So we get the jug ready to put it in. Really handy having an old jug, otherwise they're just water peas everywhere. And it's just a case of undoing it, unscrewing it. And they don't have to be done up that tight. This is about a couple of years old and no problems with leaks or anything like that. So I think the early ones did have, but so there's a little bit of magnetite on there, so not too much of a worry. I probably won't bother cleaning it if it's that clean. So into the jug, and then you can look at the water inside. Bit murky. Yeah, it's freshish water, believe it or not. So it's had a bit of a flush. I use a pump. You can use the nut at the bottom to undo. If you undo it, it'll drain out, but I just find it easier using the pump because it's a bit of a confined space where that Magnaclean is. So yeah, just put the pump in and suck that water out. It'll take the whole Magnaclean, all the water that's in it, out. Then once that's out, there you go. Lovely. What you can then do is just put that inhibitor in, or whatever chemical you want to dose your system with. So this is the Sentinel X100. It's about £15 from Plum City. Note that it's a clear coloured liquid inside. If you're buying any off eBay, just be careful what you're buying. I find it's easy just to go to the plumbers merchants. You know exactly what you're getting then. So I just fill it up. I'm putting 2 in here, so some of it's already gone in. The whole of the other one's gone in. I'm just putting the second one in. I'll do it over a period. So I always put it in just below the feed in at the top, like just under the hole at the top of the Magnaclean. We'll see that in a second. So that allows, when you put the filter back in, for the water to, or liquid to rise and not all squirt out the sides. So there you go, just below. Good stuff. Lid's back on. Don't want to knock them over. Doesn't really matter too much about the liquid, but it does if it goes in your boiler. So we've got all that put in there, and we just need to put the filter back. So lifting it up, draining it off a little bit, and then slowly pushing it in. And then you can see there's no liquid spurting out the sides. Nip it up with the spanner tool. Ideally hold the Magnaclean with your left hand and do it up with your right. Not putting any pressure on the joins. So at that point it's all done up. We're going to flick these back on now to bring it back into the return circuit. So that's now on. Now we've probably got a little bit of air in there, so we're just going to do a little bit of a bleed at the top, as we did before, to depressurize. Just want to make sure we've got the air out. That's it. Tidy that up. And yeah, that's about it. So it's pretty easy to do. I've got some other videos on this Magnaclean if you want to watch them. I'll put links at the end of this one. And yeah, don't forget to put your boiler back on. Always a good idea. Lights are on. And let it swirl round. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you later. Bye.
Side flip and back flip. He wouldn't want to see it. He's showing his pants now. It's really, really funny. Hello, funny man. Can you see how funny it is? It is so hilarious. Look. It's like Spider-Man doing back flips and front flips. See? He's unstickable. See? He does 4-leg crouch. See?